Good morning, sir. Welcome to Avenue 2021.
Good morning. Good morning, Harsha.
Good morning.
No matter how talented or skilled you are, you will never reach your full potential without expert guidance. Students need guidance to explore and plan for their future, and this should be based on their skills and interests. Participation in career guidance programs provides academic and career based experiences, helping them to decide their future.
Once again, good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to wholeheartedly welcome the dignitaries from the Ministry of Education, Dr. Shivakumar Manikyam, Honorable Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, members of the various boards of directors, CBSE officials, distinguished members of the MOE, Oman, officials of the Embassy of India, Sultanate of Oman, Mr. Alkesh Joshi, Honorary President of the School Management Committee, Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, Presidents and members of the School Management Committees of all Indian schools in Oman and from other schools and boards across the globe, principals, vice principals, heads of various departments, coordinators, teachers, parents, staff, and students of all participating schools. A very warm welcome to all present here virtually with us for this session on day 3 of Avenue 2021. Welcome all once again.
Your hosts for this morning are Master Savio and Miss Asha of Class 12 from Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir.
Dear audience, it is our pleasure and privilege to have you all here with us on this journey of transforming your dreams into reality.
Dear audience, you're requested to fill in the feedback form, which will be posted in the description box towards the end of the session. Filling this form is necessary as it would fetch you a participation certificate.
Today, we are honored to have with us an eminent representative, Mr. Nitin Wadhwa from Macquarie University, who would discuss programs and courses the university offers. Established in 1964, Macquarie University began as a bold experiment in higher education, built to break from traditions, to be distinctive, progressive, and to be transformational. Ranked among the top 1% of world universities, Macquarie University is located in New South Wales in the heart of Australia's largest high-tech precinct. Led by the Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Bruce Doughton, Macquarie is home to some of Australia's most exceptional facilities, hubs of innovation that unite students, researchers, academics, and partners to achieve extraordinary things. Now, let's watch a video presentation about the Macquarie University.
All right. Thank you, Savio, and thank you, Asha, for introducing me. Hello, everyone. My name is Nitin Wadhwa, and I'm the country manager at Macquarie University. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for joining this session and giving us a time. So I will run a small presentation with all of you, which will give you a brief information about the university, Australia as a destination for study abroad, and the program offered by the university, entry requirement, application process. So I will cover all these information in my presentation with all of you. Let me share my screen with you first. Okay, so I hope everyone can see my screen. So Macquarie University, so first of all, in my first slide, I will cover the information about Australia as a destination. What are the advantages of studying in Australia? As you all know, that Australia is one of the favorable destination for study, and it is just because of the favorable Australian government policies. And the visa process is streamlined. And Australia offers a post-study work right opportunities to all international students. Students are allowed to work part-time while studying. Now, in terms of safety and the lifestyle, it is one of the safest country in the world and one of the lowest crime rate Australia has. Australian institutes are ranked in the world for quality, and it offers high starting salaries, part-time work opportunity, and of course, the weather is something which is very favorable to the international students. Now, Macquarie at glance. Macquarie University was established in 1964. We are one of the largest campus in Sydney. Our campus spans 126 hectares. We have close to 3,500 academic and professional staff. We have close to 45,000 students from over 100 countries. We have close to 11,000 international students on campus. We have a strong alumni network. Our alumni are spread in more than 140 countries. We have a 184,000 alumni network. More than 300 leading companies are located on and around the campus of Macquarie University. We have more than 150 partner universities for student exchange and more than 30,000 work placements and community experiences. As you all know that Macquarie is a world-class university. We are ranked in top 200 in the world and top 1% of the world university. This is as per the QS 2021 ranking. We are ranked in the top 100 globally for the graduate employability rate. This is again as per the QS World University Ranking 2022. Our 8 subjects are ranked in top 100 globally. We are very popular for scholarships as well. We have invested 4 million Australian dollars in scholarship for international students, and 126 hectare world-class campus with metro stations. So this is the unique part, that Macquarie University is the only university in Sydney who have a metro station on campus, which makes more easier for our students to commute from one place to another. We did more than 30,000 work placements in Sydney's fastest growing business region. Sorry. So this is the map of Sydney. Like if you look at our campus, like we are very close to the CBD area. It's just 30 minutes from the train. We are located exactly in the heart of Sydney. The campus is just 13 kilometers from the Sydney CBD area. So as I said, we have a metro station on campus, so it's very much well connected with Sydney. So students can go to anywhere like within Sydney. So this is the train station. Okay, so this is the aerial shot of our campus. As I said, one of the beautiful campus. It's a parkland campus we have. It's very big. It is located in the area called MPID, Macquarie Park Innovation Districts. There are so many companies which are located on and around the campus of Macquarie University. So Macquarie is very much well connected with the industries. As I said, there are 300 companies which are located on and around the campus of Macquarie University. So we have Microsoft, we have Deloitte, we have Honeywell, Citi, Red Bull, Optus, Cochlear. These are all big names which are located on and around the campus of Macquarie University. Okay, so some key facts about MPID, which is Macquarie Park Innovation Districts. So this is basically our largest tech park in the whole southern hemisphere, that area is. There are 40,000 MQ students and 2,800 MQ staff. There are 45,000 employees across MPID, which is growing to 85,000 with 54% more professional than New South Wales average. As I said, it is the largest tech park. All big companies, they have their offices in that tech park only. So people even call that area MPID as in Silicon Valley of Australia. So a lot of job opportunities students they get in that MPID area only. Students, they also have these opportunities that they can do their mentoring, they can do their PACE projects, they can do internships in these companies. So these big names like Vodafone, CP Australia, ANZ, Konica Minolta, then we have NAB, Optus. These are all big names. Where our students, they do their internships and their PACE projects as well. All right, so we do get a lot of questions from students as well as from the parents that other than the degree offering, what other support university provides to their students. So we have a PACE component, which is the inbuilt component for all the undergraduate students. PACE stands for Professional and Community Engagement. So these are some of the mandatory units which student has to do. So it's an industry connected platform kind of a stuff, wherein students, they actually work on the problems given by the companies. So it is a part of the every undergraduate student's curriculum. So PACE is there. We have GLP program, Global Leadership Program. So this is again an extracurricular activity offered by the university. So any students who wants to do some leadership programs, wants to get some leadership skills, they can join those GLP program alongside to their degree. And it's a university funded program. So students, they don't have to do they don't have to spend any money on that GLP program. We also offer study abroad and exchange program. We have a very strong career service and event team, which helps students with the placements. They prepare students with the interviews, resume making. We do career fairs, all those stuff. We also offer internship units. Most of our program have the internship units inbuilt. We have a very strong alumni network as well. We also provide mentoring and volunteering opportunities. We have a campus well-being on campus. We have a research opportunities as well for undergraduate as well as the master students. Now this career employment services, as I've explained you, that we have a team on campus. So any students who wants to take and help with the placement part, our team actually helps them. As I said, we do career fairs twice on our campus. Let me try if I can play this video. 1 second, just be online. Can you all hear that video?
Sometimes you get questions like,
I would appreciate if anyone can
have you started yet?
help me with that.
Yes, sir, the video is audible.
Sometimes
Awesome.
the answer is,
I don't know. My name is Joshua Dale Santos, and I'm studying a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in marketing, and a Bachelor of Psychology. I started using the Korean Employment Service at the beginning of my degree. The Korean Employment Service definitely provides that guideline and framework. It has helped me with my interview skills, resume writing, and networking opportunities. Seek out the Careers and Employment Service. It's definitely an investment to your career.
My name's Alicia. I'm studying a Bachelor of Arts and majoring in Human Resources. Primarily, one of the main ways to access the Career Service is the general Career Hub websites. So by registering on Career Hub, you have access to all the workshops, booking appointment schedules, and any sort of employer presentations that are going to be on campus. I was a little bit lost on my previous degree, and from there they were able to sort of give me a little bit more guidance. I originally had blinkers on in a way that I was going to get to my career, and using the services, they sort of made me think in a different way on how to approach something and how to go about a job. So I recommend it.
My name is Tony. I studied a combined Bachelor's of Social Science, majoring in politics with law, and currently I'm working as a graduate in the Department of Defence. I was able to get some pragmatic, real-world advice on how to apply for jobs and how to search for jobs, and also how to make myself stand out to prospective employers. My advice to students coming to university for the first time: you have absolutely nothing to lose, and you have a lot to gain.
Hi, my name is Fang Lan. I am a master student of professional accounting. I just recently graduated. Before I came to Australia, I worked full-time as an HR, but the thing is I have totally no experience in working in Australia. So I think career service gives us a lot of tips that we can get to know the job market in Australia. I think the service do provide me with the direction because I was aiming for graduate program, and I got a full-time job offer for a graduate program. I will start my job next week, so that's kind of excited.
We all don't want to have that HECS debt or prolong our studies for longer than we need to. So I really recommend getting on as soon as possible with the career services.
If you need the help to find a job, then you need to take the first step.
All right, so that was all about the career service team. They are very supportive. So this is my advice to every student that while doing their bachelor's program, it is good to connect with them, and so that they on timely you can start your the student placement part as well. Now, Global Leadership Program, this is again, as I said, very popular. It's a university-funded extracurricular program and open to all the students to become an active global leader. It is an interdisciplinary program, and if anyone has interest in it, can join without any fees. Internship, as I said, most of our programs have an internship component in it. These are few units which are listed on your screen. These are all postgraduate internship units. Now, these are few photographs. Like, we are very active in social group, cultural activities. Sports is there on campus. We are active in sports as well. So we have different groups, societies, eateries on campus. We have gym, swimming pool. All these facilities are available on campus for international students. All right, so regarding the student support, we provide free airport pickups to all our students. So it's just that before arriving, they just have to fill up a form online, and wherein they need to mention their flight details and all those stuff, and we provide them a full free airport pickup as well. We have a campus well-being, we have a counseling center, disability, student welfare, all these support is available. We have a medical clinic on campus. In fact, this is a very important information, guys, that Macquarie University is the only university in Sydney who have a hospital on campus. So we have our own hospital with a name called Macquarie University Hospital. We have numeracy center and learning skill workshop. We do conversion classes, and Paul and past session, we have career and employment service, which I've already covered. All right, so Macquarie University is a comprehensive university. We have 5 different faculties on campus. We have Faculty of Arts, we have Macquarie Business School, which is again very popular across the world. We have Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Science. We have Faculty of Science and Engineering. We have Macquarie University International College. So this is MUIC actually, which provides foundation and diploma programs. Okay, so some key courses for under the business. We are very popular for business analytics bachelor's degree. We have Bachelor's of Applied Finance, BBA if somebody wants to do. We have Bachelor's of Commerce. It's an interdisciplinary degree which has variety of different majors. So BCom, somebody can do it with accountancy. Someone can do it with business information system, human resource. So whichever specialization you want to pick, you can do that. We have applied finance advanced level program. Anyone? This is for masters, but master's level, we have applied finance, we have masters like junior practice, international business, banking and finance. So these are all MBA. Again, we are very popular with. We are among the top 3 MBA providers in Australia, and all over the world, we are among the top 50 MBA providers. Okay, so some key courses in under the IT and engineering. We are offering Bachelor's of IT program. Again, it has variety of different specializations. We have cybersecurity, data science, information system, software technology, web design and development, game design and development. The name of the degree is Bachelor's of IT, because sometimes we get students queries that they ask for Bachelor's of Computer Science. Some say it's Bachelor's of IT. So don't get confused with the name. It's just a name change. Go with the specialization area which you want to do. So it's the same actually. It is under the computer science only. But the degree name is Bachelor's of IT with all these different specializations. And the another good part is that student can even do a dual major because there are some majors and there are some minors in every degree. So you can pick, let's say, major in data science, and with that you can do a minor in let's say game designing and development. So this way you can tailor your degree as per your interest. We have Bachelor's of Engineering. It's an honors degree, 4 years program, which has electrical, electronics, mechanical, mechatronics, software, telecommunication, all these different specializations we have under the Bachelor's of Engineering program. Then at the master's level, again, we have data science, IT, information system, cyber security and all that. So here I want to cover a very key information about Macquarie University, guys. So you know, the Wi-Fi technology, which we all are relying on these days, very important for the whole world, Wi-Fi. The real invention of Wi-Fi was from Macquarie University long back in 1990s. So Macquarie actually tailored that technology called Wi-Fi, and later on they sold out this technology to a company called Cisco in US. And Cisco, again, they made certain changes in that technology, and then they introduced this technology to the whole world with the name called Wi-Fi. So similar way, there are different kind of research are still going on in the campus. Advanced level of research, Wi-Fi research are still on our campus. So we are very popular for IT engineering, these programs as well. Some key courses under science and environment field. We have Bachelor's of Science. Again, it's an interdisciplinary degree which has a variety of different specialization. We have biology, chemical, biomolecular, climate science, geography, zoology, physics, applied statistics, pure mathematics. We have Bachelor's of Environment. It's a very popular program. Environment is a big problem across the world. So anyone who has an interest in the environment thing can start their Bachelor's in Environment program. We have Bachelor's of Marine Science. Then at the master's level, we have biotechnology, environment again, marine science, management, sustainable development. Okay, so these are different programs. Under medicine, health, and human science, as I said, we are the only university in Sydney who have a hospital on campus, guys. So we are very popular for medical programs. We offer Bachelor's of Psychology. It's an honors degree, 4 years program, Bachelor's of Psychology we have. We have Bachelor's of Arts, Science and Psychology. That's a 3 years, basically. Somebody who wants to do a 3 years can do a 3 years. If somebody is looking for an honors degree, can go for a psychology honors program. We have a Bachelor's of Clinical Science program, which student can even combine it with MD. If somebody is looking at kind of an MBBS or later MBBS degree, so they actually go for this combined option of Bachelor's of Clinical Science with Doctorate of Medicine. It's a bit expensive. The cost is high. I think across the world, the cost for medical program is high. So basically, this Bachelor's of Clinical Science with Doctorate of Medicine is a 6 years program. Sorry, 6 years, yeah, 6 years program. It's an integrated degree, but student can even do a standalone Bachelor's of Clinical Science, and later on they can do MD as well if they clear certain medical council exams in Australia. So all those options are available. And with that, public health, again, it's picking up. It's very much in demand these days after the current COVID situation. The Masters of Public Health queries have gone up. We have that Masters of Public Health program as well. We have Doctors of Medicine. We have Doctors of Physiotherapy. We have Organizational Psychology, Clinical Psychology Master's level program. Under the Law and Security, we offer Bachelor's of Law. Law is again a 4 years program. students can do after their class 12th. We have security studies. Then we have around 6 to 7 programs at the master's level as well. In teaching and education, we offer bachelor's of education, primary and secondary. We offer bachelor's of teaching in early childhood. Anyone looking at a career in the teaching or teaching field can go with these degrees. In media and communication, again, we are very popular for media program. We have bachelor's of media, bachelor's of arts, bachelor's of marketing and media. So under history, language, international studies, planning, social science. All right, so coming on to the scholarship, guys, we are very popular for scholarship across the market. Macquarie has invested a lot on this scholarship for international students. Macquarie University offers a $10,000 Australian dollars early acceptance scholarship to all South Asian, Europe, Asian students. So basically, it's a flat deduction of $10,000 from your per annum tuition fees. For your information, our approximate fees for most of our program is close to what, 40,000 Australian dollars. So there we are giving a flat deduction of $10,000 to every international student who is from South Asian country or European country or this part of the world, actually they are, if they are from. So the eligibility criteria, this is be accepted into undergraduate and postgraduate coursework program commencing in 2021 or 2022. Anyone going for the coming year, 2022, if they start their program, undergraduate degree, they get that $10,000. And the good part is that this $10,000 is every year. It is not a one-time thing, it's every year. So for example, if you're going for a 4 years Bachelor's of Engineering program, so you actually save $40,000 in 4 years time, which is a very good amount. For this scholarship, it's just that you'll have to meet the academic and the English requirement. Academic requirement for every different for every program, we have a different academic requirement, which you can refer it to our website, or you can consult the STUDYCO team. They will help you with that. And for of course, the English test requirement. English is the mandatory requirement. So in English, we require IELTS, IELTS exam, or somebody can take even TOEFL, PTE. All these 3 exams are accepted. And the third thing is accept and pay by deadline mentioned on the offer letter. So when we issue the offer letter to the students, we actually mention the deadline to accept that scholarship. How to apply? Students are offered this international, you can call it an Indian student scholarship or an international student scholarship at the time of making an unconditional offer letter. So it's an automatic thing. The day you get an offer letter from us, automatically you get a $10,000 scholarship from our side. All right, so recently we have invested a lot on our campus, around 1 billion Australian dollars we have invested on train station. We've got a new train station now. We have invested on hospital. We've got a robotic library as well. I don't know whether you have heard of this robotic library before. So it's an automated retrieval system, books retrieval system we have. I'll show you the video as well. We have invested on that. We have a study space. We've invested on our accommodations as well on our campus. All right, so this is actually an incubator. I don't know whether you have heard of incubator. So incubator is basically a common platform for a new ideas. So this is an industry connected platform. So basically we support new ideas and we also support students who wants to become an entrepreneur. So any students while doing their bachelor's, if something new comes up in their mind and if they think they want to invest on that. So we have investors, we have companies who invest on those new ideas and we help our students to become an entrepreneur as well. So this is a common platform, guys, for you people. So this, I think I've covered. As I said, we have eateries, sports, everything on campus. All right, so accommodation, very important part. Guys, as I said, we are one of the largest campuses in Sydney. We have 6 different accommodation options on campus. So anyone who wants to book their accommodation on campus can do that through our website. It's very simple. You just have to go into our accommodation portal. There we have given all these 6 options. These Robert Menzies, Dunmore, Lang, Igloo, Chatswood, Macquarie Village. All these options are given there, and you can just choose your required accommodation, and it will show you the rates as well, how the rate goes. So we have shared apartment, we have single room, sharing room, and all those things. If you want to take it with meal, without meal, so whatever you require, you can just fill in those tabs on our portal, and you'll get the exact cost and how much amount you'll have to pay per week for that accommodation. So the portal is very simple. You can just go through that accommodation portal on our website. Okay, so IELTS requirement, as I said, IELTS is a mandatory requirement for Macquarie University admissions. So we require overall 6.5 band out of 9 with a 6 in each module. So there are 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, speaking. So make sure that overall you score 6.5 and every module has to be 6, okay, for bachelor's degree. But if you score less than that, let's say if you score 6 overall and 5.5 in any of your modules, then you can go with a diploma leading to bachelor's. So guys, we also offer diploma leading to bachelor's package program, which I'll explain you in my future slides. Okay, so document requirements, again, very simple, but the team STUDYCO will definitely help you with the document requirement as well, because these people are expert in the Australia application process. So you can consult them. But we require a statement of purpose, which is very important. We require a CV. CV is basically for the masters. You can skip that. We require a year 10th and 12th mark sheets, your provisional certificate, passing certificates, of course. Graduate mark sheet if you're going for a master's programs. IELTS test report form, if you have taken it. Passport copy, again, a very important part. And GTE checklist. GTE stands for Genuine Temporary Entrant Requirement. Okay, so GTE, if you need more information on the GTE, you can consult the STUDYCO team. They are expert in this, so they will explain you how the GTE process works for Australia. So I will not go in detail in this. Thank you. That's it from my end. That was quick, I know, but I want to spend more time with you people on a Q&A round. So if you have any questions, please start this Q&A thing, and I'm happy to answer all your queries.
Thank you, sir. It was truly an enriching and empowering session. May I request you to answer a few queries which have been raised by our valued audience. Now, may I request the teacher moderator to ask the questions posed by the audience.
Once again, Mr. Wadhwa, good morning and welcome from Indian School, Al Wadi Al Kabir, Muscat, Oman. Thank you so very much.
It's a pleasure attending your session. Thank you so much for hosting this for us.
Thank you, Mr. Wadhwa. Thank you very much for your informative and enlightening session. With your permission, may I go ahead with the question and answer session?
Please go ahead. Thank you.
I understand that you are very famous for giving scholarships. So children and students here, overseas students, they can apply for scholarship directly after passing the grade 12th?
Okay, so we have 2 kinds of scholarship. One is a generic scholarship, which we are giving it to all South Asian, European students. So this is an automatic deduction they get on their offer letter. So as I explained that our tuition fees for most of our program is $40,000, okay, for undergraduate, wherein we are giving a flat deduction of a $10,000 to every student who gets an offer from us. So this is a one scholarship. Now we came across such meritorious students who are academically strong. For them, we have tailored another scholarship called a Vice Chancellor International Scholarship, VCIS we call it as. So in this VCIS, what we do is that we offer an additional top-up of $3,000 to $5,000 to them based on their scores. So VCIS is basically, it's a one-time scholarship, but the international student scholarship is a every year scholarship. So that $10,000 amount, they get it every year. So for example, if they're going for a 4 years program, they get a $40,000 support from us. But if they are a meritorious student, if they are academically strong, we give them an additional top-up of $3,000 to $5,000 based on their scores. But that's a one-time we can give them.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wadhwa. So I understand this would be for the next academic year, that is 22-23, right, sir?
That's right. That's right. And here I want to add one more thing, guys. We offer 2 intakes every year. Our intake for the first intake for 2022 is in February month, followed by a July. So we have February and July 2 intakes every year. So this scholarship is for these 2 intakes.
So they are open now, right now, February and July, both for our students, sir?
Absolutely. Yeah. These are open for February and July, both for year 2022.
Okay, there was one question which was posed and they want to know, is there any cutoff marks for class 10 or 12 for applying into your university?
Sure. So, Sucheta, like we offer a variety of different programs at the bachelor's level. As I explained, we offer business, humanities, science, engineering, IT, history, education. So every program has their different entry requirement. But for your information, our requirement is, if these are all CBSE students, our requirement is somewhere between 75 to 85%. So 70, you can say 70 to 85%, because, for example, our Bachelor's of Arts program, we accept with 70% score as well. But for BCom, BBA, we require 75 to 80. And for law, engineering, again, it's 85% to 90%. So it depends on the program, the requirement goes. But for your information, it is somewhere between 70 to 85.
Okay, Mr. Wadhwa, are there any projects at the undergrad level which our students can join in for exposure into the industry?
Yes, it's a very good question. I even covered some information about the PACE. PACE stands for Professional and Community Engagement. And it's a mandatory unit for every undergraduate students to do those PACE. In PACE, what we do is that we actually connect our students with the industries. So for example, if there's any one company facing some issues with their particular project, so they actually float those projects to our undergraduate students. So our undergraduate students in groups, they actually work on those problems. So it's an industry connected platform. It's an industry connected project. So if they do well, if they perform well on those projects, even they can lead that to a full-time employment. They can later on after finishing their degree. So yeah, so these are part of every undergraduate degree. Irrespective you're going for arts, business, engineering, science, any program you're going for, it is mandatory for every undergraduate students to perform on those PACE units.
Since you just talked about employment, are there any online, on-campus employment opportunities for the students?
Okay, so see, there is nothing called a kind of a guaranteed kind of a thing, but we do work on certain things. Like we have a career service support team on campus. Okay, so I even showed a video to all the students. Like our career service team is very active with the industries connection. So we are very much strongly connected with all these companies. And another good part is that location of our campus. We are located in MPID. So as I said, that area is a commercial hub. It's a high-tech park actually. So people even call that area as in Silicon Valley of Australia. So there are more than 300 companies which are located on and around the campus of Macquarie University. And there are 23 companies which are located on the campus of Macquarie University. So we have given them a space to set up their offices. So our career service team is very much well connected with all these companies. And we do career fairs twice in a year on our campus. We help our students with the resume making skills, interview facing skills. So we provide all those supports. And for your information, we are very much well placed with the employment part. And in terms of ranking, within Australia, we are ranked 1 in terms of the graduate employment rate. So our placement so far is very good. We haven't seen any challenges with the placement part so far.
That's fantastic, Mr. Wadhwa. One last question to you now. The viewers who are watching us, they would like to know what would be an approximate expenditure they are looking at per annum. This is including the fees and the living costs. And if you could just help us out here approximately.
Sure, I will. It's a good question again. So cost-wise, as I informed everyone, that our tuition fees for most of our program is 40,000 Australian dollars. Okay. There we are giving a flat $10,000 support to all our students with a name called scholarship, international scholarship. So after scholarship, this will be 30,000 Australian dollars. So this will be 30,000 will be the tuition fee. Now, if we'll have to add a living cost with it, because student will live there and they take accommodation, they take their meals, they will do the transport part as well. They will commute from one place to another. So internet bill, the laptop stuff and all that. So the living cost in Australia for a student life is close to what 20,000 Australian dollars. So this much of an amount generally like students spend on their living, which includes rooms, meals, books, supplies, all those things. So 30,000 plus 20,000 if I add. So the whole like 50,000 would be the like approximate cost per year for every undergraduate student.
So this is undergraduate, and postgraduate would be slightly higher for people who are, people who are watching us and would also be interested in postgraduate. So I am, differing a little here. So what about postgraduate?
Yeah. See, almost it will be the same, 50,000 or maybe 55,000, not more than that. But the good part with Australia is that students are allowed to work part-time, Sucheta. They are allowed to work 40 hours fortnight basis, like 20 hours a week. So students, what they do actually, they while studying, they work because there are no classes every day. So in a week, maybe you have classes for four days or 4 days maximum you have classes, but you have a free time as well, like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you don't have any family obligations. So you are free bird there. So students, they actually invest their time on the part-time work as well. So that's how they actually build up their network as well for the future jobs. So it's a culture basically in Australia, like part-time job is a culture. So most of the students, they work part-time and they earn their pocket monies out of it. So with that pocket money,
that's
they
very encouraging. That's very encouraging.
Yeah. And with that money,
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Yes, please go on.
With that money, they actually support their living part. So yeah, so some help they will get. Yeah.
Thank you. That's very encouraging. Thank you, Mr. Wadhwa. Over to the compares now.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. We are truly grateful for your relevant, valued, and patient answers to all our queries. I am sure the participants are enlightened and have got a true picture about the prospects available for them at your esteemed organization. Attendees, do remember to fill in the feedback form. As we have come to an end of this session, I reckon it a privilege to put my gratitude into words. It is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, the organizing team, and the entire audience, let me first express a profound gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq for the magnanimous benevolence showered on the Indian diaspora in the Sultanate of Oman. May the Almighty shower abundant blessings on His Majesty and this peaceful and prosperous country of our residents. We extend heartfelt thanks to our eminent speaker, Mr. Nitin Wadhwa from Macquarie University. Thank you, sir. The session was truly informative and enlightening. It opened up new vistas in front of us. Our deepest gratitude to Dr. Shivakumar Manikyam, Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, and other members of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for your encouraging presence and guidance at all times. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Alkesh Joshi, the President of Indian School Wadi Kabir Management Committee, and other members of the committee for their overwhelming encouragement at all times. I also wish to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our tower of strength and source of motivation, our beloved principal, Mr. D.N. Rao. Honorable principals of all the participating schools in the MENA region, vice principals, assistant vice principals, coordinators, supervisors, and the entire teaching community of all the participating schools for their support, guidance, and active involvement. We are indeed grateful to our platinum sponsor, STUDYCO, gold sponsors, Jain University, Grey Matters Academics, Sri Ramachandra Institute of Higher Education, and Vello Institute of Technology. Bronze sponsors, Middle East College, Thapar University, MIT World Peace University, Pune, and Dallas Baptist University. Our digital partner, Spectrum, and our media partner, The Arabian Stories, for their support in making this mega event a tangible reality. I wish to thank each and every student and parent for their valuable presence in making this session of our Global Career Fair, Avenue 2021, a grand event. Our earnest and heartfelt thank you to the ISWK team behind the scene, working tirelessly and making Avenue 2021 a tangible reality. Thank you all. See you soon for the next session.
Take care and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you so much, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.